Hi all, welcome to another RPA tutorial video. Today in this tutorial video, we are going to learn about Outlook automation in Automation Anywhere. So this is the part 2 of this video series. And if you have not seen the part 1 of Outlook automation, I would request you to kindly watch that video to understand about Outlook automation in more details. And you can find the link for that video in this video description section. Okay. Before start, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, I would request you to kindly subscribe this channel to get more RPA related video. Now let's move to today's agenda. So in first part, we have seen we have set up the Outlook, and there we have read the information from the Outlook. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about more and more about this Outlook automation. So in this Outlook automation, I'm using a Metabot, Outlook Metabot, which is provided by the Automation Anywhere. Okay, so today we will see how we can filter the email, how we can save the single or multiple attachment, which is available in the mail. And also we will see how we can read the mail body to extract a particular information. So reading the mail body, it's very helpful when you are automating email related work. So here we will see an example where we are going to read the entire mail body, and we will extract some informations like the invoice number or the account details. Okay, and at the end we will see how we can use Outlook Metabot to send the email. Okay, so now let me go to my Automation Anywhere. So here this video is very helpful only for if you are working with the Automation Anywhere version 11, where Outlook the Metabot can support. However, if you're working with the A 2019, which is the latest version of Automation Anywhere, there you will find all the options which we are going to see today is already available. So no need to use the Metabot to perform this type of requirement, because the options which we are going to use today is already available in that version. Okay, so this is the code which I have used during my first video. So now let me quickly run this code to see how this code is working. So this code is going to launch the Outlook. After launching the Outlook, I have given the if conditions, which will check whether the Outlook has been launched successfully or not. Based on the Outlook launch, this if block will work. If not, then it will go to this log file and it will update the information. Okay, so if you are using this Outlook Metabot, make sure you are following this step. First, you have to launch the Outlook, then you have to select the profile. So basically this selection of profile is your Outlook profile, which Automation Anywhere bot is going to select. And after that, it will select your account. Okay, it will select your account, Outlook account. Then if you want to use the inbox, or if you have any other mailbox from where you want to read the information, so it's up to you. You can go ahead and select. For my scenario, I'm going to use the inbox, so I have selected the my inbox. Okay, and after that you have to get all the email, right? So let's say your selection of inbox is done. Now we have to get all the emails. So here you can see the get all email array is the logic which is available here. So there you can put the number of items. So it's up to you how many mail you want to read. So currently I have given the 10, and I'm assigning this information into the array mail ID. Okay, variable. Okay, so here after that I'm using a loop. Okay, the loop is first it is getting the information and it is assigning into a array variable. Then I'm using a loop, and I'm just displaying the subject into this message box. So let me quickly run, then we'll move to the next topic for today. So you can see the Outlook has been open, and here I have some information available here. So my bot will start reading. So it will wait till this send receive is done. Okay, so this is done now. So you can see the message is saying Outlook launched successfully. Now my bot will start reading the information from the mailbox. So you can see the information which is available here, it started reading. So let me go to the code. So it will read the information for the 10 items which is available in my mailbox. Okay, so this is the very simple thing which we can use. Now let's see based on today's agenda, how we can filter the email. So let me go to the Outlook, and here I'm selecting the Outlook metabot. So let me keep here. To do the filter, we have multiple options available. Okay, so let me search with get mail ID. Okay, so you can see here we can do the filter in multiple way, as I said. So here we have a get IDs array by date range filter. Okay, and we have also option available like get mail ID by filter. The difference is if I select this one, so here you have to put the start date and the end date, and output parameter here you have to put a output variable, okay, where you want to assign the information. So in case if I select this, let's go with this. So this one is here, if you have a requirement where you have a like the time also. So if you go with this first one, here you have to put the start date and end date. However, I have a mail where I want to put the time also. So let's say I have my mail, I want my Outlook or my bot to start reading the email for a particular day from this time to this time. Okay, so here you have to put the information. So let's put a time. So make sure you are putting the information here in this value v filter in this format. Okay, so I'm just reading the mail which is available from 1st October till 3rd October. Okay, and I have given the time like 12. Okay, so let me copy this. You can pass this from the variable also. So I'm just keeping here, and here I will use the array variable. Okay, so I will add this and I will just click on the save. Okay, so this way we can apply the filter. Now let me disable this. We will use this in the beginning of our code. So here if you see this, this is the option which we are using to filter the number of item as 10, right? However, I have a requirement where number of item is not fixed, but I want my bot to run for a particular time, right? So here I have given the time. Okay, if I run this code, my bot will read all the information and it will assign into array variable. Then this loop, once it will enter into the loop, it will read the only mail subject based on this filter. Okay, so let me quickly run this. So as my Outlook is already launched, so it is directly going to the if block. Okay, so we can see it started reading the mail. So based on the conditions, it read all the email. So this filter will be very helpful when you have a requirement where you don't know the number of mails, but you know the timing range. Or let's say if you want to run your bot from Monday to Friday, so in that scenario it will be very helpful. Instead of this date, you can pass the variable also, which can be also done. Okay, now let me move to the second one, which is how to save the attachment. Okay, so we will go with let's say I'm removing this. Now I will enable this. This one is a number of item I have given as 10. Okay, so here I'm going to put a condition. So let me go to my Outlook. In my Outlook, you can see I have attachment like 5 6, and I want to download the information which is available into this mail. Okay, so let me copy this subject and I'm going to put a condition here. Okay, so here I will put a if condition. I will select a variable, and here I will put the v subject because my v subject is storing the subject details. Okay, I'm just putting it includes this, or let's go with the equals to. Based on your choice, you can select this. Okay, now this is the if block where I want to download a invoices for this particular subject only. Okay, now I will go to the metabot and I will put this into a if block. Okay, and now we have to look for an option which will download the metabot. Okay, so let's see, download attachment. There will be option. Okay, download attachments. Okay, once you select this, it will ask you to put the path. Okay, so here I have created a variable file path. Okay, so this is the variable, and here make sure you are putting the proper information in this particular mail ID. Okay, so you have to put informations like the mail ID which you want to use. So I'm going to create a array. I'm going to select an array. Okay, and here, because I want to use the counter, because I don't know in which how many attachment is there and all. So I will just press F2 and I will select a counter, and I will write 1 as a column value to increase the counter value. Okay, and in output I will just select the v output variable and I will click on the save. Okay, so now my bot will come here and it will look for this option and it will save the attachment. So now let me quickly check the path. So path is empty. I'm just going to use this location to save the attachment. So let me quickly run this. So we got this message and it will start reading the loop. Okay. Okay, now let me go to the folder. So you can see here all the file has been downloaded. Okay, as I have given here number of item as 10, so that is the reason you can saw like there are 10 times message box came. Okay, however, if you don't want to keep a message box here, it will directly look for the conditions which we have given here and it will download the attachment. Okay, so this way if you have a single attachment available in your PDF, that can be also done. Okay, now so this looks very helpful when if you want to download anything from the mailbox. So similarly we have other options available if you want to save a entire email in a PDF format, so that can be also done. So you can explore this part. Okay, so we have many informations available. Now let's move to the next part. The next part is how we can read the mail body. Okay, so now once again I'm going to my Outlook. Okay, and here you can see here one information is available in this mail body, like, hi team, could you please help me on providing the status for this purchase order. So in real time requirement in our organizations, we might get this type of requirement, or like, you know, customers are sending email and they're asking for a status or information related with our like purchase order or bank information or etc. Okay, in such type of scenario, if you want to automate those things, so it's better to like, you know, read the mail body, and after that you can apply some conditions. Okay, now once again I'm just copying this subject line. Now instead of okay, let me disable this. So in case if you want these codes, I will send you this code so you can practice from your end also. So I'm just using this, and here I'm just putting the subject as status purchase order, and instead of this download, I'm now going to use a option which is available here as get body. Okay, so we have an option available here with the metabot is get body, which will help you on getting the information. So in get body we have options like if you want to read the HTML body or if you want to read a normal email body. Okay, so for my case I'm just going to use the this get body, and in output you have to select a variable where you want to store the information. So I am just selecting this mail body and I will click the save. Okay, now I'm going to put a message box. So let me copy this, and I'm just doing the disable this one as well as this. Here I will select the variable as vMailBody. Okay, now let's quickly run this to see what information we are getting in the mail body. Okay, so you can see this is the information, and my bot directly moved to this. Instead of, if you put a message box, then it will show all the 10 information. Okay, now our requirement is to get this. Okay, so now let me copy this somewhere so we can see this. Okay, this is done now. Okay, so I'm going to use a string operation here. Okay, if you want, you can put a conditions whether if this vmail body is not equals to blank, then only do, but you can try that from your end. So I'm just going to use a string operation, and here I'm going to use a before and after. Okay, if I go here once again, you can see this value is available, like this is the before, and after you can put this, or if you have any other informations available, you can go ahead and keep that. So my source variable would be vmail id, sorry, vmail body, and this one is let me copy from here. So has, I want to put a has before, it will be has, and I will select this and. Okay, and this and is my dot. Okay, then here I want to assign the information. Let's say I want to use a prompt assignment, and I will click on the save. Now once again I will use a message box here, and this time I will select, let's say I'm just putting information, we are reading the purchase order. So purchase order number from mail body. Okay, and I will select this prompt assignment, and I will click on the save. So now let's see. So this one is the mail body, and now you can see this is the invoice purchase order number which my bot is reading. Okay, by this way we can extract any of the information which is available in the mail body. Okay, now let's see how we can send the email. Okay, to sending the email we have options available here. So let me go there. So I'm again going to the Outlook. So you can see here, this is the logic which will allow you to send the email to a particular mailbox. Okay, so let me see here. I have already created the information in the variable form. So I'm just selecting the two, or let's put something like mail ID directly here. So this is the mail ID which we are using here, rpa.developers1@gmail.com. I'm putting this. You can put bccc. It's better to pass this information from the mailbox. So I'm just putting test mail using Outlook Metamboard. Okay, for attachment, let's say I'm just passing this variable because we don't have any attachment, but make sure you are not keeping any of the information here blank. Okay, in the mail body, if you want, you can put whatever you want. So I'm just putting, this is test mail using Outlook Metamboard. Okay, let's put a thanks. And here HTML body, or how you want to send your mail, like HTML body or a normal. So it's like up to you only. So if you put a true, then your mail will go to the HTML body. Okay, I'm just keeping as true. If you don't want, then you can keep this option as a false. Okay, and again here this reply recipient I will put as my mail ID, and output here I will select the v output, and I will click on the save. So I'm just going to run within this conditions only. I'm not going to run outside. So it's up to you. The send mail based on your requirement, you can go ahead and read. Okay, let me run this. This is done. This is also done. And now let's move to the Outlook to see whether we have received the new mail or not. See, we have got the email. So this is the information which we have given. You can see this is a test mail, Outlook Metabot. Okay, the good thing about using this Outlook Metabot is no need to open any port, or nothing is required from the host and the port information. Only requirement is you must have Outlook installed in your system to use these features. Okay, so now let me go to the Outlook Metabot once again to see what are the other features available in your scenario, or in real time requirement. We have something like, if you want to delete some mail, or you might have to forward mail, reply or reply all, or move mail to different mailbox. So let's say in your inbox you are getting an email, let's say 1,000 emails, and you want to assign that email to a different mailbox. So in such type of scenario, we can refer to this move mail options. Okay, so there you have to select the folder and you have to select the mail ID. Okay, and you have to put the output parameter. Okay, so this will help you when you want to move your mail from inbox to any other mail box. So let's say you have a 5 different email box, A B C D E, and from your inbox if you want to put a condition. So let's say if email subject includes please pay, or invoice number, or purchase order number, or bank information, whatever information is there, based on conditions you can use this move mail option, which will help you on moving your mail from inbox to other mailbox. So that's all from today's session. Okay, I hope you find this video helpful and you will understand how we can use this Outlook Metabot to work with the Outlook related work. Okay, in case if you have any question or queries, you can go ahead and mail us at rpa.developers1@gmail.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. If you think this video is very helpful, I would request you to kindly click on the like button, and if you have any comment, you can go ahead and post in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video.